And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we've got a United States-based game, and it is the 662 Cracker Barrel Old Country Store restaurants. All U.S. locations extremely difficult. This is an interesting one because you will find Cracker Barrel in most every United State, especially when you do road trips or you're on a vacation, or for instance, like us, we're on a football tournament weekend, or as we call it in the United States, soccer tournament weekend away, and you want something good. You want a good breakfast. You want something reliable that you're going to get consistent throughout, that you can sit down and have a little bit of fun, have an iced tea, and have some good old Southern food. It is Cracker Barrel Old Country Store restaurants. We'll take a quick look at it. There it is. You got pancakes, you got chicken fried steak, you've got bacon and eggs, you got salads, you've got chicken burgers, chicken sandwiches, whatever you want to call it, mashed potatoes, hash brown casserole, all kinds of good stuff. It is. Yeah, look at that. You've got biscuits and gravy, you've got corn, you've got iced tea, you've got green beans, all kinds of good American classic food at Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. Also, by the way, these little games here the kids like to play, there is a country store at the beginning of the store. And let's just take a quick look at this map. Cracker Barrel locations in every state. As you see, they're plentiful in the southeast United States. So when you play this game, keep that in mind. But you can get them just about everywhere except for Washington, Alaska, Hawaii, Vermont, and Wyoming, which I'm surprised. I'm sure they're probably coming sometime soon. So if you're on the highway, you're going to find a Cracker Barrel at some point. So let's get in to play this game. We're going to do this as a no time limit moving, panning, zooming allowed challenge. The play along link will be in the description below. And if you could, hit the like button. Would really appreciate it. Yeah, this is good old Americana here. This place, and usually near a hotel. That is a probably Hampton Inn hotel, as you would presume. And by the way, the Old Country Store Cracker Barrel, they all look the same. They got the same style. Same manicured lawns and landscape, really well done. Typically near an interstate, but we'll see if that's the case here. They usually have the big signs, and that might be an interstate down there. It is. We want to get there because that's going to be a helpful clue. But as you see there, it's got the good old American bunting. It's got rocking chairs, all kinds of good stuff at Old Country Store, but Cracker Barrel. All right, so what we want to do is find a way to the highway, which I guess it's going to be this way. Yeah, there's usually some access road to get to the Cracker Barrel or to the... And that's what happens sometimes. You're staying at a hotel and you're on the road and you're like, well, where am I going to go? Where are we going to get something to eat? Well, Cracker Barrel usually for breakfast sometimes, or not all the time, but like I said, it's reliable, especially when you are driving from different parts of the country. You can go from one end to the other and generally get the same service, the same food quality at Cracker Barrel. All right, so we come up to an interstate, and we are in Lexington to Knoxville. So we're in between Tennessee and Kentucky, or let me see what state we're in here. Does it have it? Nope. 75. So let's see. Get some clues here. The exit sign, exit 38. Exit 38. Lexington. And this will probably say Knoxville. And it does. Okay, so I think we're in Kentucky because I see the blue plates here, so... And there it is, Cracker Barrel. You're driving on the highways, you're going to see that. And the one dangerous thing, having kids and going to a Cracker Barrel, is the goodies in the front of the store. In order to get to the restaurant portion, you have to go through like a country store, which has got toys and candy. There's a reason why I guess they do that, right? All right, so Knoxville's here, and there's Lexington, the Daniel Boone National Forest. It's going to be 38 miles in. Let's try Corbin. Corbin be at... Looks like exit 29. No, but there is a Cracker Barrel there. And there's a Hampton Inn. But I think it said 38 there. Or is that the next exit? Hold on. Let's get down on this highway. If we can. If we can. There we go. Hal Rogers Parkway, Kentucky. We are in Kentucky. 38. This is Cracker Barrel Central, Kentucky, Tennessee, this area of the country. So you're bound to see a lot of them every couple of exits. Nope, we got exit 41 here. This is 29. So we should probably go for a little further north. In London. Is this London? White Castle Burgers, there it is. There's the Cracker Barrel. Is this 41? It is 41. Wings and Rings. But no, we're here for the Cracker Barrel. Let me just drop it there. Let's just do that. That's where we are. And London, Kentucky. Have I been on this road? I've been on Interstate 75, and I've been into Kentucky, but I haven't been through here in London, Kentucky. And that's exactly where we are. There we go. Right on the spot. Right on it. Marker's right on it. So there we go. All right. I didn't even think about that. All right, we're on the side of a Cracker Barrel. They all look the same. They all look the same, folks. Same color, the same paint. Let's take a look at this real quick. I want to show you, folks. They all are the same. What's amazing, always nice landscape, no matter where you are. They got these old signs. Again, this is more for the folks that are outside the country that are just curious. You've got checkers there. You can buy these chairs if you want. There's the Google car. Just a typical Americana type of place. The doors always seemingly are on the right-hand side of the store. There's a barrel. Cracker Barrel. There we go. If you've been to any of these Cracker Barrels, let me know below. What do you normally get? I get the Country Boy breakfast usually, or some type of eggs and meat. High-protein breakfast is what I normally get, no matter what time of the day. I do get a salad with grilled chicken on it. Ranch dressing, usually. And that's about it. I know my kids get the chicken tenders. It seems to be a big thing with the kids. Chicken tenders, always. All right, so we are, like I said, right off a highway, usually near a hotel. This one doesn't seem like an interstate. Maybe it is. Just Camelot Inn, trucks, AutoNation, and let's go. New Mexico. So we're in New Mexico here. I didn't know the area code, but the license plates don't add up. Critical fire danger. That's a fun game, because this is, again, if you do road trips, which, by the way, I love to put together road trips, maps for folks, different things, different ideas, different places. Done it since I've been a kid. There's a link to my, I can do that for you too, planning out road trips to the United States. There's a link to that in the description below if you want any road trip plans, ideas. Quarter Horse Drive, Nelson Street, 72A. Future so bright, you gotta wear shades. Public Diesel, Loop 335. I'm getting, this is Texas, looks like the Texas flag. Even though that truck was from New Mexico, probably driving through, looking west. Not really what I wanted here. 72A. 72A and 40 West. So maybe we're closer to Amarillo. Maybe we're in this area. Amarillo, 40. Bushland. What do we think? Yeah, the frontage road. I didn't realize the 40s That's right, it's got the frontage road. I should have known that. I've been on Interstate 40 before, but New Mexico, not in Texas. Let's try over here. 63. We're getting closer. Rudy's Chili's 72A, cutting through the heart of Amarillo, Texas. 68. There's the IHOP, and here is the Cracker Barrel. So let's go there, the frontage road. And the American Quarter Horse Hall of Fame and Museum. Museum about longstanding equine breed. Quarter Horse Museum. So you can visit that and then have lunch or dinner here at the Cracker Barrel. So I think we're right behind, right about there. Let's go for that. The frontage road, that's where we were, 13 yards. And wait, where? Put it behind the place, right? I guess we're right on the place. Interesting. All right. Anyway, Cracker Barrel there in Amarillo, Texas. This is... All right. Now this is where it gets difficult because I thought I would get the perfect score on this one. This is the store. This is what I'm talking about. As you walk in, the door's probably to my left. It is. And then the restaurant's always that way. And there's a fireplace. Always a real fire. Skis. All right. There should be stuff from the location usually in the front of the store. So... Christmas stuff. We had to get one like this, huh? Well, Clark Griswold and Christmas Vacation, NASA. That could be some clue, although I don't know if all the stores have that stuff. Why? Why do we get this? Well, it shows you inside of a Cracker Barrel store. The unfortunate thing is not telling me where it is because they all look the same. United States Navy. Okay. But I think those are in a lot of stores. Oof. I'm gonna take based on that NASA because I don't know. Usually they have sports teams in the front, and what are they wearing? They're wearing short sleeves with Christmas. So I'm gonna guess that this is Florida, even though there's a fireplace. Here's where all the candy is. There's not as much candy in this store as normally there is a lot of places. Moccasins. Alright, so there's NASA. Okay, there could be two places. It could be Houston. It could be Cape Canaveral, Florida, which that's where I'm leaning to on this. Would this be in every store, though? I don't know. We got a lot of time to do this, but I'm not going to take up so much time to do it. Halloween. Yeah, so this has got to be in a warmer area. It could be either. But I would think with Houston, there would be something. Find a pumpkin. Yeah, this is... They don't make you get through this place without going through this stuff, that's for sure. It's only one way and one way out here. Yeah, I see why it's difficult because we're in a store. All right, I'm going to have to make a guess here on this one. 'Cause everything's just going to be the same stuff, except for there's different places in the store where they got the different items from the region that they're in. All right, with NASA, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go to Cape Canaveral. I'm going to go down here. Port Canaveral. Let's see if we've got any Cracker Barrels nearby. Going to be near a highway, that's for sure. Big Shot Bob's. Nope. Usually they're near Hampton Inns, it seems. Zachary's, Flamingos. Mullet Road. It's an interesting name. All right, it's 95 near here because that's where I might just go. I might go to 95. How far in? 95. This is 95 here, right? Yeah, there we are. All right, so I'm gonna go 95. I'm gonna try whatever the first Cracker Barrel that I see. I'm gonna go. Maybe this is a little further north. Space Coast Iceplex. There you go, Cracker Barrel. I'm gonna go there. It's gonna be one heck of a guess if I do get it, but I'm gonna go for it. All right, I'm happy with that one. That was 56 miles away. We were in Orlando, just based upon Space Force Station, Cape Canaveral. I feel good about that one. That was good. Did the whole look at the shirts, look at the time of the year. It can't be in the north, not with people wearing t-shirts or shirts like that, especially an older person. So anyway, feel pretty good about that when we were near Walt Disney World. All right, not a perfect score this game, but in any case, that's all right. I will take that one. Baymont Suites, another one that I see quite often. We've got Mass Transit Authority, Cracker Barrel. Probably facing highways. The highway's probably out that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down this road. And that's the thing. Cracker Barrels always face the highway. They always face the highway, the front of the store. There's a Bob Evans, too. Typically. Great Lakes. Did I say Great Lakes? Great Lakes Concrete Supply. That could mean a bunch of different places, but the road like this looks like a Michigan type of road. Like I said, Jars up there to the left. Caught my eye. But I'm going to make a left up here to go to the highway. Because they're typically in places like this. Let's see if we see any clues here. I-75, which, yeah, this could be Michigan. Tim Hortons, yep, Michigan, I'm guessing. I-75, which we were on before, I think. Were we on 75? One of the rounds, I think. Saginaw, Michigan. There we go. It looks like a Michigan road, and it is just destroyed and patched. So we're on Interstate 75, and we got, what is Jars, by the way? It's an interesting name. Jars Recreational. What the heck is that? Anyway, Saginaw, Michigan. Yeah, just it looks like Michigan. I don't know how to explain it to you. Great Lakes, I guess, was a key word. But in order to get on this highway, I'm gonna have to hop over to the other side to see the exit number. Um, which is what I'm doing. Life in the Fast Lane. Looks like a radio station. Fox 103.9, Life in the Fast Lane. And then we're going to run into some snow, which is what we see a lot of times in Michigan, near Detroit. Detroit. We're on exit 122, and the Cracker Barrel should be right there, and it's back over this way, probably alongside the road. So 75 runs here for Toledo. If you want something interesting, folks, and you're not from the United States, speaking of Toledo, there was a war between Ohio and Michigan, and that permeates over to the rivalries in their football between Ohio State and Michigan, but I think it took place in Toledo. It's a war, literally a war between the two states. You want to look that up, go down a rabbit hole, look that one up. All right, so we're in 75. Are we near Flint? 122. I've been in Michigan. I have not been to this area, so we are near Flint. Get a little further north. $118 and $122. It's a cannabis store. There you go. Yeah, so the front of the store, drop it there, faces Interstate 75. So even though you come into the back, the front of it faces the highway. I wonder if we can get in there. Nope, can't go there. But that's where we are. Let's go. There we are. Flint, Michigan for the fifth round. There we are. Cracker Barrel. Old Country Store. Let's see if we can go around the front of this bad boy. Yes. See, it faces the highway. Gave me what I wanted to show you. You got all kinds of people driving Mercedes, Toyotas, American-made cars. Maybe not so much Range Rovers, but in any case, it does face the highway. There's Cracker Barrel's kind of the shot I wanted for the thumbnail. And there's the Google car. How about that? Cracker Barrel, nicely manicured, landscaped grounds, and KingsAutomall.com. There you can play checkers at any of these places. Usually, oftentimes, these places get a little crazy with the amount of people showing up to eat, especially breakfast time, and people will wait out here and play games and stuff. But yeah, like I said, you can go to any place and it always looks good. It always looks inviting in terms of the property that it's on. And is that guy got a Metallica shirt on? Looks like it. Metallica. Forever where I may roam in the United States is Cracker Barrel land. And Lone Star, BP. Where do I feel like this could be? If you look at the license plates in the cars. Well, then again, you're going to get a lot of different license plates oftentimes at Cracker Barrel because usually people are driving on their way through to different places. North 71, so we're in Ohio, I believe. There's a Marriott. Again, normally near hotels. There's somebody driving in their car. All right. And Simmy's. There's Hooters. 71 South. Okay. Are we in Ohio? Well, there's Skyline Chili. That is near, that's a Cincinnati, so we could be near Cincinnati. Skyline Chili is Cincinnati fast food place where they put chili on top of spaghetti. but we're here for Cracker Barrel. Exit 19. Yeah, Mason Montgomery Road. Yes, I've been on this road. This is Interstate 71 near Cincinnati, Ohio. OHIO. It's funny how we just talked about the war between Ohio and Michigan. So, what side do you take, Michigan and Ohio? Comment down below. If you've been to any of these places, Mason, there we are. So think near Kings Island. This is a fun one. I like this. I'm going to play this Cracker Barrel game again. Hopefully Cracker Barrel can give me a shout on this. That would be cool. Cracker Barrel could send me on a road trip on all over the map. That would be pretty cool. I'd get a Cracker Barrels across the country, drive across the country, sponsor me, and I'll go to all the Cracker Barrels across the country. That would be a pretty cool idea, but I doubt it would happen. There are Cracker Barrel... where's the Auto Mall? There it is. Kings Auto Mall. By the way, there's a big amusement park. Where's that place? Kings Island. Right here, amusement park. So what you could do is go to Kings Island and get something to eat at Cracker Barrel on the way home. Back to Cincinnati. I'm sure a lot of people do that. I'm sure a lot of people might even get breakfast on the way to Kings Island there at Cracker Barrel. Good old country store. Let's go for that. There we are. Near Mason, Ohio. And we get 5,000 points. Let's look at the results. Other than that one, which was a pretty good guess. We think that was a pretty good guess. We almost did a straight drive. I mean, you could go straight down Interstate. It was Interstate 75. Let's take a look at this. Of course, we're probably going to get a lot Cracker Barrel stores here in the East based upon the numbers of the stores. But we got Flint, Michigan. We got near Cincinnati, Ohio. London, Kentucky, of all places. Orlando, Florida. We missed this one by a little bit, but hopefully, let me know if you got that one. Winter Garden. Was this Winter Garden? Where was this one? How far away? Winter Garden Village. Where is Disney? Disney's down here. So just north of Disney in the swamplands of Central Florida. And Amarillo, Texas. I've got to think of some game, some vlog or something I can do with Cracker Barrel, Old Country Stores, or one of these things around the United States. If you've got any ideas, email me at alloverthemap23@gmail.com. Or if you have any comments, comment down below. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time. Cheers.